I'm just looking on the flight plan here, and all it says is the captain. Doesn't seem to have a name. I don't know. Maybe they made a mistake. Anyway, he should be coming. All right, so he's going back there. This guy's a weirdo. Who just calls himself the captain? He doesn't even go by his name. I think it's going to be, I think we're in for a weird flight.
You know, I was an FO once very briefly.
Yeah.
And I used to make errors like that, but...
Forgetting which city you're in? I mean, I don't know. I feel pretty dumb right now. I like I said, you know, it's been almost 2 years.
But I went from a first officer headset to a captain microphone. You know what I mean?
3 bars to 4 bars, eh?
I could show you some pictures of my new boat in the meantime.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's not like I'm gonna listen to the computer when it tells me to do anything. Anyway, they even tried suggesting some attitude adjustment things, and
you?
Yeah, you believe that?
Not for a second.
I don't know what those managers are smoking, but I want some. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, listen, man. Fire up the APU. I've had enough.
Okay.
And you know what they say, a captain with 1 eye is more competent than an FO with 3.
Right, yeah. I haven't heard
on
that
the
one
topic
before.
of single eyes.
Right. Any questions? Any threats?
First officer at the controls is always a threat. So I'll mitigate that threat by monitoring your every move. You mind flipping the APU bleed on? There's a brown bagger in the back. I might knock on her door tonight, and I want her to be comfortable. Where's that Frenchman? Is he close?
I don't think so. Let me turn off the...
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Isn't Batman. This is his name is the captain. He still hasn't told me his name. He just goes by the captain. It says it on the flight plan. I gotta tell you guys, this has been the weirdest flight I've ever done.
Someday you gotta pay your dues, though. You know, you gotta pay your dues.
Yeah, true.
If this flight goes well, maybe I can have you over to the pool.
Yeah, sounds good. Side note, I'm never going to this guy's house.
Revert to hand signals, Frenchie.
Engines 2 and 1. Engines 2 and 1 are normal.
All right, brakes off, taxi light on. I'm clear on the left.
And I am clear, right? So, like, when you're not working, like, what do you like to do on your days off?
Well, you know, I'm a bit of a biohacker. You could probably tell by my Ethiopian marathon runner-like build that I am fairly physically active. So I spend a lot of time concentrating primarily on my fitness.
He does kind of sound like Gary Busey, doesn't he, Spence?
Oh, there is something else I enjoy doing now that you mention it.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I've been podcasting. It's called Captains Only. And the intent of the podcast is to sort of let people know what it's like being a captain.
Oh, cool. I'll have to check out the podcast. Sounds pretty awesome.
Well, it is. I may have been resting my toes on the toe brake. A little nervous with an FO taxi. Thank you for getting that right.
Yeah, no problem. It's going to be a long flight.
I think with a lot of additional training opportunities that there's the potential that you could someday be in command of a jet aircraft, yes.
Okay, good. I'll take that as a yes.
You could take it on the roll, son.
All right, sounds good. Man, Flex 48 SRS runway auto thrust.
Thrust set 100. V1 rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
What's wrong, son? You can't chew gum and walk.
I'm here. You know what? Let's just program it in here. Oh yeah, so you said you're getting a plaid Tesla?
Yeah, that's affirmative.
All right, cool. And then, so what do you drive now?
I drive the Model X, but it's too slow.
Jeez, I'd love to have a Tesla. I'm driving a burgundy Honda Civic right now.
Teslas are captains only.
Right.
You gotta move it down.
Okay.
You throw that transponder on and disarm the ground spoilers when you can. Jesus! They said 240 only because they recognize my voice.
All right, sounds good.
No, and you can let him graze if you like.
Sounds good. All right. Hey, could you, oh, you already left. Oh my God, this guy. This is the worst flight I've ever had, man. Guy's just all over the place, you know? He's talking about his boat and shit. Well, I don't know, man. Like, he's just, that's what the schedule said, is that I was flying with this guy, you know? I don't really decide who I fly with, and, yeah, I don't know if I'll ever want to fly with this guy again.
Hey, champ, the guy's nuts. Grab him.
Jeez, that biscuit shooter's all over me.
Yeah, I bet she is.
I told her all about the podcast.
Oh, yeah, what does she have to say?
I guess she's heard it already.
Really? What, did she like it?
She's a big fan.
Oh, nice, man. Well, good for you.
So I've been listening to your woes about furlough. I was wondering, do you want to hear anything about my podcast? Are you even interested?
Yeah, no, sure, go ahead. Have you got, like, famous or anything from being on the podcast? I don't really know too much about this stuff.
You know, I'm on my way. There's 340,000 pilots in the United States trying to break into the market, you know.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take long, though, once they hear the quality of my production.
Do they, have you been offered, like, any sponsorships or anything like that?
No.
No?
Yeah, but probably won't be what I'm worth.
Like, I see a lot of pilots on Instagram that have some pretty cool social media accounts.
What?
Like, there's this one guy, Fly with Garrett, and he even has a body wash sponsorship. Maybe that's something you could get.
What are you saying? I smell funny.
No, I'm just saying, you know, that you got a really good physique, and, like, you know, this guy, he's always, like, taking pictures of his, like, body wash in the shower. Maybe you could do something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really my cup of tea.
Right. Okay, well, you know.
So I
just
got 10 episodes right now. The 11th is in production.
Nice. Well, I'll definitely check it out, and, you know, sometimes I like to, I don't know if you've heard of Twitch, but I like to stream myself flying airplanes on Twitch, mostly like helicopters and stuff like that, but
That's cute.
I'll tell my buddies on Twitch about it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, actually.
Yeah, no problem. So,
I might give you a ride home in the Tesla.
oh, that'd be sweet, man. Cool. Well, pretty good view out here, eh?
Yeah, it never gets old, does it? I like to tell the ladies, you know, about my office up here in the sky.
Yeah.
Just, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, back in the day, I would ask you if you wanted config 3 or full.
Yeah, it's gonna be config full for sure.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't actually give my FO the choice anyway.
Right. Probably for the best.
Well, you just never know. You start by letting them choose the landing configuration. Next thing you know, they want to bang your wife, you know.
Man, I haven't flown with anybody like you before, man. You're a pretty interesting character.
I get that a lot.
Have you ever, like, you know, been to HR or anything like that?
Are you kidding me? I spent a lot of time in that office. They seem to think that, well, first of all, let me tell you about managers. One of the episodes of my podcast actually describes what's going on with these managers. They're not even pilots. It's pretty embarrassing, but they'll take me into these meetings. Some of them are not pilots. Some of them are pilots. Some of our pilots that fly mahogany bombers, if you know what I mean. But you know, they brought me in a few times, tried to tell me stuff about my attitude and personality, and I don't get it. You know, I think they're trying to repaint the Mona Lisa, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's funny you bring that up because I got a meeting. Episode 11 is a recording of a meeting where I was deceived by management.
Deceived?
Well, I thought that they were bringing me in for a promotion. I mean, why else would they be calling me?
Right.
Especially given my exemplary flying record. However, I got in there just to find out that these morons had a problem with the way I behave in the flight deck. So I was mic'd up for my podcast. I didn't tell the chief, of course, but it should be out in the next week or two.
Okay, well, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's called episode 11. I am the one that carries the burden of this operation on my shoulders. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got that right, my man. Holy shit, you're right, man. This guy is full of himself. Jesus. What are you gonna do when we land in Toronto? Are you going home or?
Well, I'm going to set the parking brake down. I'm going to head into the terminal. I'm going to stop at the bathroom. I'm going to take a look at myself and admire what I've become in the bathroom briefly. Then I'm going to head over to the parking lot. The employees park in a certain parking lot for employees. However, I use the valet.
Right.
I've run into problems, and I was brought into a meeting about that, actually. I think the valet should be complimentary for captains. And the management team thinks that valet should not be complimentary for captains. And again, you're going to charge me with responsibility of an $80 million aircraft, but you're not going to let me have some valet parking.
Sorry to interrupt you there. It's just Speed Alt Star.
Calling FMH agents is extremely important. I respect that. All right, cruise check is all done, and you're set up for the ILS 23 into Toronto. I'm ready for your brief whenever you want.
All right, sounds good. I'll
But
give
the
you
key,
the.
the key word in the brief is brief, if you know what I mean. No questions, threats, and as I mentioned, first officer for landing. That's enough to gray anybody's hair, but I'll be mitigating that threat with close supervision and possibly some gentle micromanagement.
Hey, should I make a PA for the passengers just before we start the descent?
You can try.
Okay. Let me, you seem to be a pretty good skipper, and I'm kind of like idolizing you in a way, so maybe I'll try to do a PA just like you. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, do me a favor.
Okay.
I'll let you do it if you pretend that you're me. Okay, number one. Number two, you have to mention all my carrier landings, and you have to mention all of my flight hours, which is in excess of 24,000. And you have to mention that I previously was a wide-body captain, however, chose narrow-body for scheduling and lifestyle.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
you got to mention all those things.
Okay, sounds good. I'll give you.
All
a
right,
picture
I have
first.
control. I have
Okay.
control.
You have control.
I always have control, but I'll take it.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Just want to let you know that we're going to be landing in Toronto soon. The temperature is going to be 15 degrees Celsius, and the altimeter setting will be 29 or 9 or 2, which is standard. And that's exactly how I fly my approaches, standard. I learned that through my long service in the Navy when I conducted a lot of carrier landings. I'm sorry, man, I'm blowing it. Carrier landings. I've done 500 and served 2 tours in Vietnam, where I shot down Colonel Toom in the North Vietnamese Air Force, but that's neither here nor there. Previously a wide-body captain. I'm now a narrow-body captain. That is not the only reason I did that was so that I could have a better lifestyle. It has nothing to do with skill, because I've flown everything from the smallest Cessna to the space shuttle. We're going to be landing just in half an hour, and I'd like to thank you for flying Breedle Airways today, and thank you very much.
Okay, how was that?
You know, that wasn't half bad.
Really?
That wasn't half bad.
Nice.
I really liked the shuttle part. That was a good touch.
I didn't really know what else to say, and it just kind of came to me, you know?
Well, it's fairly accurate.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
All right, sounds good. What's so funny, Captain? I haven't seen you laugh. I haven't seen you smile or laugh this whole flight.
You know, I was just thinking about it, and I remember being an FO, you know? And I can't believe, you know, how funny that was that I was an FO at one point. Whew.
Yeah, look how far you came.
Dear God.
Gonna hit the lav really quick before we descend, okay? I think we've got
All right, no problem. I have control.
You have control.
Oh, God, this kid. Tell him whining about furlough. Jesus, like, come on. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna take a second here. Just to jam out while he's gone, you know. Woo! Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna listen to, actually? I'm gonna listen to the intro of my podcast. Oh yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, God. Here's the intro to my podcast. I'm gonna listen to this instead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. Oh wait, no, it's here. No. Yeah. Oh, you're back.
Yeah,
You didn't even call. Okay, that's fine. All right.
Oh, sorry.
I thought you scared me. I was just jamming out to listening to my podcast.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah. No calls, no changes. You have control, even though I really have control.
Right. Yeah, no problem. Sorry, it took me a little bit longer than usual. I saw my buddy Boone Fox there in the galley. He was asking us if we jettisoned the service module. I didn't really understand what he was talking about.
That's shuttle talk. You don't worry about that.
Okay, sounds good.
It's just a numbers game, you know. This whole thing is a numbers game.
Yeah, I guess. Aviator Shadow says this guy has to be putting on an act. No way a person is this stupid and a successful pilot. It is.
Ed.
I think that's Rice Lake up ahead, isn't it? Isn't Peterborough right here?
Yeah, Lindsay's right over there. You can tell by all the drugs and pregnant teens. And right over there, you got Rice Lake. I used to have an amphib parked there, but I sold it. I got 2 rings. I knock them both when I talk sometimes. Sometimes when I do my briefings, I'll knock them both. Just make a steady rhythm of rings and accomplishment. It's incredible. I love it.
Oh, man. I haven't flown with anyone like you before.
You're probably not going to believe this, but I'm divorced.
Really?
If you listen to the podcast, episode 9, I actually mic'd up for a date. And, she got that out of me. I'm divorced, and I'm shocked that she didn't stay with me for the flying perks. But whatever, I'm back in the game.
How are you meeting women? Are you going on Tinder and stuff like that? Or?
Off Tinder, Bumble, you name it, bud. You name it, I'm rocking them all.
Oh, really?
Grinder on accident. One time. I deleted the profile.
Right.
It was some weird glitch. If you still find me.
Heard of anybody downloading Grinder by accident?
I was trying to watch a movie called Grindhouse and the App Store, iTunes, Grindhouse. I don't know. It was a horror movie. Something about illegal cattle trade.
Right.
It was weird. Next thing you know, I'm on this. I got this profile on Grindr, and I'm just like,
But you were also mentioning too that you were you're into life coaching.
Yeah, I actually developed a website, just for pilots to sort of be a little bit more like me. But the big thing is right now is the podcast. That's what I'm trying to develop, because people need to hear my words. It's like oxygen. It will bring life into aviators. But I'll tell you something, listen, if it's dry out there for you, you know what I mean, on the layovers, if they're not answering the doors when you're knocking late at night, 8 hours before pickup, when you're knocking on those doors and they're not opening, hang in there, buddy, because when that 4th bar drops on your shoulder, and it probably will, you seem fairly competent, okay, but when that 4th bar drops on your shoulder, the floodgates are open, man.
Yeah, I'm married, dude. So I don't know. I don't really.
Yeah.
Not really my thing.
Okay. I guess when a pilot says married, you're supposed to follow it up with "for now." Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, I will, dude. God, this guy's a dick. Just 60 miles to go, Breedle, and you'll be free from this man.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to come into work when your hourly rate, quadruples.
Hey, you said that you were also gonna do a PA. Tell you what, why don't you try to do a PA like as me, and I did a PA as you? That'd be fun. All right.
So let's be clear. You want me to do a PA as if I'm an FO?
Yeah, as if you're me.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, it's your first officer speaking. Just want to give you a quick update here. We should be on the ground in about 15 minutes. I'm going to head to my parking lot, jump into my Honda Civic, and drive home shortly. I'm looking forward to getting home to my wife that I am very faithful and loyal to until she meets the captain. Also looking forward to not going out on the boat that I don't have this weekend. So on behalf of your entire crew and the team and the flight crew, the cabin crew, we'd just like to thank you for choosing us for your flight today. And thank you very much. How was that?
Oh, that was solid. That was really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do a few impressions. Well, I'll tell you what, you pick a famous person and I'll do the impression. I can do anybody.
You know what? I've been watching a lot of The Sopranos lately. Can you do a Tony
right.
Soprano?
Yeah, you bet. You ready?
Yeah.
Gabagool. 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 How's that sound?
Yeah, it's not bad. You know, they do say that.
I could do Tony Soprano's wife. You ready?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Carm. What do you think?
It's not bad. It kind of needs a little bit of work, I think. What about someone like Liam Neeson? Did you ever see Taken?
Yeah. I do a killer Neeson. Killer.
All right, sounds good. Let's hear it.
Are you ready? Here it goes. You don't know who I am. I'm the captain, but I'm going to kill you if I don't find you.
Here, let me try. Liam Neeson, okay?
All right, let's hear it.
You don't know who I am or where I'm from, but I have a certain set of skills. What do you think of that?
Wow, that's probably almost as good as mine.
Yeah, what about, do you like Trailer Park Boys? Have you seen that show?
Oh, yeah. I love that show.
How about do Bubbles?
Hey, Ricky. How's it going? I'm Bubbles.
All right, yeah, that's pretty good. Here, let me try.
Is that decent? Is that decent?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right,
Let me try.
Let's
See what you think of mine.
yours. Yeah.
Holy shit, Ricky, what do you think of my Bubbles impression there? I guess it's pretty good.
What'd you think
Holy. You know what? That's almost as good as mine as well.
Yeah.
You're fairly talented for an FO, man.
Cool.
Wow. Nav accuracy is GPS primary. Range checklist is complete.
Roger.
I'm starting to stress out over that altitude selector. Oh, I see. You're one of those smart FOs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they like to be called biscuit shooters, you know? Like, I think they
Are
like
you
to be
sure
called,
you're
like,
not a manager?
I'm not a manager. I'm just saying, man, like, you know, it's kind of 2021. You can't really talk like that, you know?
It sounds a lot like the meeting I was in yesterday. Duly noted, but like most advice from FOs, it goes in one ear and out the other.
Yeah. You were flying with my buddy Billy last week. You called him, you said to him, you called him your sexual advisor. And he asked you, why would you say that? And you said, if I wanted your fucking advice, I'd ask for it.
That's pretty funny. That could be something I said.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just saying, man, like.
Yeah. But you try carrying the weight of the entire operations on your shoulders, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. Oh my God, Breedle, you're almost there. Just hang in a little bit longer. 21 nautical miles to go.
Doug. Duh.
Yeah, Doug, duh.
That's a great word.
Yeah.
Doug, duh. I dug ditches before I became the pilot.
Did you really?
No.
Oh.
I was put on this earth for two things. Flying and f***ing.
Tell me more.
Full stop. There's not much more to say.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it sounds like you got it all figured out, man. Do you fly with, like, the same people a lot, or?
No, oddly enough, there's people I never see ever again after I fly with them, and I copy that.
All right, thrust idle, cat 3, dual AP1 and 2, alt glide slope, low blue. All right, Breedle, you're on final, and then you'll never have to fly with this man again.
Like I said, I follow the SOPs, just not the stupid ones.
Yeah. Look, glide slope's armed, it's gonna be fine.
Just weird.
I don't see what's weird about it. It's gonna be fine, dude. Look.
It's weird that I was wrong. And I don't say that lightly.
Yeah, well, hey, man, everybody gets,
Not me.
Oh, it's okay, man. You just made a simple error. Like it's cool. It always happens, right?
Please don't ever tell anybody about that.
Hey, man, to err is human. It's all good.
I'm not a human. I'm a captain.
It happens to the best of us, man. Don't worry about it. Let's just focus on the approach. Glide slope star. Miss approach altitude 3000 set. And flaps 2. Flaps 2, Captain.
Speed checked.
Don't let it rattle you, man. It's all good. Glide slope. You're sweating. Are you okay?
I've never made a mistake in my career.
Okay, well, don't worry, man. It happens. Like, here, let's just, let's continue with the approach. It's all fine. Gear down, landing checks. Here, I'll get the gear for you.
Thanks.
Usually you arm the spoilers as well, man. But hey, don't worry about it. You just relax. I got it from here, okay?
Doc. 2300. Missed approach.
No, we're not there yet. I'm just saying it's fine.
Jesus. I'm falling apart, man.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Are you okay, man? Like, should we
I'm good.
Jesus Christ, this guy makes one mistake and he's shattered. I think we broke him.
Whose call is this? I don't talk. Is this you or me?
Yeah, no, it's me.
Is this you or me? 1600. Missed approach altitude 3000 set.
All right, we got it, man. Flaps full.
Okay. Speed checked.
Flaps full. VAP 139. Auto thrust. Man, okay, just relax. Put the oxygen mask on. Put the oxygen mask on. It's okay. Toronto, pan. We're gonna need an ambulance to meet us on the runway there. Pilot incapacitation. It's all right, man. I'm gonna land it. We're just gonna stop it on the runway. I'll set the parking brake.
God, and that fellow's taking control.
Yeah, it's okay, man.
God.
I'm totally qualified to do that.
God.
I need you to stay with me here. I just need to land this plane.
I can't breathe.
You're fine. There's nothing wrong. You just made one small mistake. We were able to fix it. It's okay, man.
Don't tell the girls about this.
No, I won't tell anybody about this.
It's gonna ruin my reputation.
No, it's fine, man. Don't worry about your reputation.
Don't laugh at me.
No, it's fine. We're stable.
Brad, we're not 100 above. What are you doing? Oh, jeez, you got the autopilot on. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh my God, I'm gonna make it.
It's all good.
I'm just gonna get
Land green, and you say Roger. Look at, I'm hand flying it. We're right on the profile. It's all good. All right, I'm visual.
Oh, what's going on? Oh my God. Oh.
All right, there we go. We got her down.
No reverse.
All right.
No reverse. No reverse. No reverse.
Yeah, no, it's all right, man.
No reverse.
It's okay.
No reverse. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna set the parking brake.
All right, 80.
All right. Listen, man.
Tell them to remain seated. Tell them to remain seated.
I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, remain seated.
They're gonna bring, look, they're gonna bring that ambulance.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Oh, wait. Oh, jeez. He just went out. Where are you going? Oh my God, he's opening the door. What? Where is he going? Oh my God, he blew the slide. He's just running. That was the weirdest flight I've ever had in my life.